we're talking sports. The Commanders are practicing right now, and the official NFL season starts in just 8 days. Our Chad Ricardo is live with us from practice in Ashford. Chad, okay, bring us up to speed. What's going on?
Yes. Listen, I got to tell you all first and foremost, this spot that we're located at right here is every Commanders fan, every fan of NFL football. This is the dream spot. You can see that we are just a few hundred yards away from the Washington Commanders. Now, we know all of the excitement, all of the juice that has been circling this team ever since new ownership came over. They finished the preseason at 3-0, and that just upped the levels of excitement. But, Joe and Mo, today is one of the more somber days of the year annually for any football team, and that is because on yesterday, roster cuts were made that took rosters down from 90 athletes all the way down to 53. That means that just last week, there were nearly twice as many Washington Commanders on this team. Many of the individuals that the fans at home have been rooting for and were hoping to be successful, they were let go of on yesterday. Of note, though, this is the day in which the practice squad, each NFL team has an opportunity to sign 16 players to their practice squad. The Commanders have made 15 of those signings already. A few of those guys of note: quarterback Jake Fromm, expected to be the third quarterback. He'll be on the practice squad. Wide receiver Kaz Allen, who has had an impressive preseason, so he'll make the practice squad. And Riverdale Baptist's own defensive back Tariq Castro Fields will also be on the practice squad. Someone who is not on that practice squad, and Joe, I know that you'll be sad about that, is, of course, Jared Patterson. We had Jared in studio. He shared a great story about how he was able to get back to student athletes in Washington, D.C. The DMV loves Jared Patterson. Of course, he is a Pilati alum. He did not make the initial 53, nor has he made the Washington Commanders' 16 practice squad athletes.
Wow. So Chad, quick question: when it's done, is it done for these guys? When the cuts are made, is it done for these guys for the rest of the season? Do other teams start to look at them, or is it just over?
Yeah, and it's not over because, again, it is the practice squad that gives everybody an opportunity. And just to give you a heads up, Joe, the cuts were made primarily on 2 different days, albeit on Monday or Tuesday. And traditionally with an NFL team, if they cut an athlete on Monday, they typically will not look to bring them back on the practice squad because they want to give these athletes as much of a chance to be signed by another team as they possibly can. Jared Patterson was cut on Monday. Many of the athletes, or some of the athletes, I should say, that were cut on yesterday, Tuesday, they were brought back and secured, like I said, 15 of those 16 practice squad spots.
So I know, Chad, just real quick, I know it's a somber move with the cuts being made. 30 seconds here. Overall, though, these guys excited about the season, ready for this win in 10 days?
Man, everybody is pumped up and ready to go. Got a date with the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I will say this. Everybody who plays in the NFL, they are professionals. They get paid too. But the Arizona Cardinals are expected to have a down season. So we could be rolling into week 1 with an opportunity to get off on the right foot.
But
speaking of foot and lower legs, I do want to let everybody know that we do not believe that Terry McLaurin, the wide receiver, the all-world wide receiver of the Commanders, was practicing here today. It was reported last week that he may be dealing with a lower leg injury, so we'll see whether Terry McLaurin returns to practice later this week and whether he'll be available.